On December 30th, 1985, in Youngstown, Ohio, 19-year-old Gina Tenney's body was found frozen. Her body was floating on the Mahoning River by a muskrat trapper checking his traps in the ice-cold water. Gina was a young student who had graduated from Edgewood Senior High School and was attending Youngstown State University at the time of her death. 2 weeks after Gina's body was discovered, it was ruled that her death was caused by strangulation. She had marks around her neck and wrists, showing that they were tied together. Gina also had contusions all over her body, and her ankle was broken. Police had suspected that Bennie Adams, who dated a girl that lived in the apartment below Gina, committed the murder. However, forensic testing was not sufficient enough at the time. The one thing that linked Gina's murder to Bennie was that he was found in possession of Gina's bank card, and her keys were found in his garbage can. Bennie also had a TV that was believed to be from Gina's apartment. Even though Bennie was in possession of Gina's belongings, he could not be definitively connected with the actual rape and murder. The only thing that Bennie could be charged for was possession of stolen property, but he never went to trial. One of Gina's friends knew that Bennie had been harassing her before the murder had happened, and that Gina had changed her phone number to stop him from calling. With improvements in crime science, the Ohio Attorney General's office began a program allowing law enforcement agencies to resubmit cold cases for DNA testing. The detectives working on the murder case had kept track of Bennie over the years and jumped right on the opportunity to check his possible involvement of the incident. Bennie Adams had become a registered sex offender after spending 18 years in prison for a separate case when he was found guilty of rape, kidnapping, and robbery of a school principal in 1985. DNA samples taken from Bennie tested positive as a match to the DNA found on Gina's body and clothing. The rape kit had been preserved for over 20 years. During the trial, Bennie's lawyers claimed that their client was a changed man. Judge Timothy Franken disagreed and said, "A rehabilitated man shows remorse and accepts responsibility." Mr. Adams, you have no remorse and you accepted no responsibility for your wrongdoing. Mr. Adams, you are not rehabilitated. You are no different from Bennie Adams of 1985. After 11 hours of deliberating, a jury recommended that Bennie be sentenced to death. Judge Timothy Franken agreed and sentenced Bennie Adams to death for the murder of Gina. His execution was set for March 2, 2009, but got pushed back because of his automatic appeal, which was held in October 2011. His death sentence remained in place. After Bennie was convicted in October 2008, Gina's sister made a statement and said, "I always wanted a brother or sister, so when Gina was born, I was thrilled. I will always miss her. There's not a day that goes by I don't think about her. And I want everyone to know what a wonderful, wonderful person Gina was. She was vivacious, bubbly, the most loving, gracious, giving, caring person, and I will miss her until the day I die." The detectives who investigated the case were extremely happy to finally find justice for Gina's family. One interviewed, Captain Kenneth, said, "It's a day that we've thought about for many years. We've never lost sight of who Gina Tenney is and who Gina Tenney could have been. We reflect today that she would have been 42 years old." Thank you for watching this episode of the Murder Mystery Hour. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for future episodes.